have tried everything, Abhiraj, but my teachers and parents still communicate on WhatsApp. How do I get my teachers and parents away from WhatsApp for their official school-related communication? This is a question I have been asked many times in the last 2 to 3 years from school owners and principals. WhatsApp is a great tool and I don't see any reason for doing away with it when it is helping teachers and parents communicate so well. So I started digging deeper into the minds of school owners and principals to understand the reasons behind this ask of school owners and principals. I discovered that the lack of control of the exchange of messages being shared on behalf of the school between the teachers and parents was the biggest concern that was bothering the school owners and principals, and keeping them on the lookout for a more controlled and reliable parent-teacher communication platform. Hi, I am Abhiraj, one of the co-founders at Schoolpad, and in the last 1 decade, we've helped over 200 schools select, evaluate, and implement a school management software across different departments of their school. In this video, I'll be taking you through an approach to help you stay in control of your parent-teacher communication and build an exceptional experience for parents instead of worrying about the conversations between parents and teachers on personal communication tools like WhatsApp. The right approach, in my view, is not to focus on eliminating WhatsApp, which is a useful and handy personal communication tool that parents and teachers use frequently, but to categorize the different kinds of information that is being exchanged between parents and teachers and accordingly select the tools and channels that are required looking at the severity and the purpose of these messages. To achieve this, you can break down the information that is being exchanged currently on a day-to-day basis between parents and teachers and categorize them into 3 major areas. The first area includes the requirements coming in from parents, like a request for changing the bus, a request for changing the child's information like phone number, address, and so on, a homework request, or a request for an assignment which was sent on a particular day, and the list goes on and on. Any request that has a follow-up action that needs to be taken up by someone in the school should go through a channel that can keep the request recorded along with the follow-up discussions and actions taken on the request. The platform that you use for these kinds of requests should be capable of recording the entire journey of the request from the point it was initiated to the point it was completed. Exchanging feedback and parents' grievances like classroom related issues, feedback about the classes being conducted or concepts being taught, teachers' feedback, a complaint about another child in a classroom or a classroom incident, misplaced items, and the list goes on. These types of messages can be categorized under a separate category, and the tools being used to handle these kinds of conversations should be capable of looping in people from the management who can get copied automatically and stay as a part of all these critical conversations, carrying feedback and grievances coming directly from the parents. Personal messages like wishes, greetings, and minor clarifications about the classes being conducted fall into the third category of messages. Unlike category 1 and 2, where the information has to be kept safe for later use, messages in this category fall into the category of personal and instant communication, which can remain between the parents and the teachers and aren't required to be recorded for future use. For these kinds of conversations, tools like WhatsApp, SMS, Telegram, and so on works great. To summarize, categorizing the information according to its severity and purpose, selecting the right tools to facilitate these conversations in the right way, and educating parents and teachers on when to use what kind of tools are the 3 steps to help you create the right kind of parent-teacher communication system and avoid any disagreements and communication gap between parents and the school, thus building a trustworthy and a reliable experience for the parents. I hope you found this information useful and practical. See you in my next video.